Best Buy has unveiled what it is calling its first ever small format digital store. Digital first store, to be exact.
Yes.
According to a Best Buy press release, the store is located in North Carolina, and here is what it entails. The store is drastically smaller than a typical Best Buy at only 5,000 square feet.
Mm-hmm.
It features a curated selection of best-in-category products from home theater and audio, computing, headphones, wearables, fitness, cell phones, cameras, smart homes, small appliances, and more. The obligatory statement. It has an area for Geek Squad consultation. It will not carry major appliances and other large products, though. But all of those can still be ordered online for pickup at the store, which is an important point. But most notably, it sounds like the store will operate like a scan and go guide shop, whereby items on the floor will be for display only, similar to how Amazon Style works.
Yep.
And when a customer sees something they like, they can use their phone to scan a QR code on any product price tag and send their orders to be picked up at an order pickup counter.
Yes.
Anne, what is your take on this latest effort from the Blue Shirts?
I love this.
You do?
So much. Yeah.
I kind of think I do too.
So I think it's super smart. One of the best things about this that I absolutely love is the lockers on the exterior, so that you have 24/7.
Yeah,
they're doing lockers out there. So
Sweet.
like the ones we saw at Luxor One at the pilot store. Kudos to Best Buy for recognizing that this is 100% providing a 24/7 experience for your customers, and then shrinking the store footprint. Yeah, like you don't need to have that giant store for people to get what they want. I think that I'm curious, I love that there's scan and go too. So not only do you scan the barcodes like on the higher end prices, but they're having like chargers and all the quick things. You can scan and go and get in and out.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that like Zara, Best Buy with this store has figured out how to truly, I hate this sentiment, but meet the customer where they are.
Right.
But they are doing that.
Right.
They have figured out how to give you every single possible opportunity you want. If you want consultation from Geek Squad, if you need help, if you just want to go in and learn about what the best headphones are that you should invest in, the computers, whatever, like that is the purpose of the store. Or I can get in and out and not even have to deal with the store. I love it. Only question I have.
Yeah.
How big is the actual store footprint? Because
Right.
is 5,000 square feet just the like front of house, and what's going on in back of house?
That's good.
Because
How does the back of house work?
How does back of house
Yeah.
work? Because I mean, it's not important for the customer necessarily, but if you're going to be able to store and I can ship a refrigerator or a large TV to the store, like how much is warehouse? How much is front of store? Just a nerdy retail geek question, but I'm curious because it depends on like what size footprint they can go into overall.
It's an awesome question, which is why it's a really cool experiment too, and I give them kudos for it. And they're doing it slowly and smartly, like one store, which I'm going to talk about in a second, is a juxtaposition that is in stark contrast to some other retailers out there. But you're bringing up a great question, because when you have this model where you're acting like a vending machine essentially, that puts a big onus on you to get those products from that back room to that customer really damn quickly.
Yeah.
So the back
quick.
of house probably has to work a little bit different than your average store. But yeah, it'll be fun to watch and check out at some point. We'll have to get out there. The other thing I like about this story, though, and I alluded to it a little bit, is I like what they're doing in relation to like how Kohl's and Macy's are attacking the small store.
Okay. Tell me more.
Because this is truly different. It's not just a scaled down version of a Best Buy store.
Totally.
And that's basically what Kohl's and Macy's are purporting to do, which confirms to me that their strategies are just like a wing and a prayer at this point. Like they just want people to buy into shopping a smaller box, whereas Best Buy's flipping the script, offering a quite comparable assortment when you get down to what's only carried, because you don't need the sales stock on the floor anymore.
Right.
And so mazel tov to them for boldly going where few others would dare, and doing it in a stepwise progression, which is always what I give Best Buy credit for. Whereas Kohl's and Macy's are saying, like, we're going to open hundreds of new stores, even though we have no data that shows that anyone actually wants that in the world.
Right.
I have no idea where any of that data is. And so it's just so mind-boggling to me, especially in comparison to Zara, like you brought up last week. Like, why aren't you trying to do anything like what we're talking about in any of these smaller stores?
I still don't know.
Instead of just saying like, oh, you can have 10,000 square feet of a Macy's experience, which generally speaking, no one wants.
Right.
So, or less people want more and more every day. So anyway, rant over, but I think it's an important call out.